Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. How y'all feeling this fine Tuesday? Let the dulcet tones of my voice steal you away from your reality. Once upon a time, there was a boy named... I guess we'll never know. And no one wants to talk about that. No one wants to talk. Yeah, hey. Oh my god. Why did it say one at the bottom? Oh, you typed one. I was like, why did it say that? W, thank you for the sub. TeejVeen 444 GMD. You know what I GM mean. Got me on my GM team. Smoking up GM Green. I need to sneeze, hold on. Also, chat, that was a Prime sub. So, if you also have an Amazon Prime account and you connect it to your Twitch account, you can Prime sub for free as well. Wouldn't that be cool? It'd be cool for me. So crazy days for GD. I don't know what you're alluding to. If anyone is alluding to any drama in the community, I will once again remind you, especially for anyone who wasn't here yesterday, I don't want to hear about it. If you want to talk about ongoing drama, go to Twitter or go somewhere else. Go to Reddit. Not my chat. What do I think about society? I think it's PogChamp epic. Yeah, guys, I downloaded the Electroman Adventure Speed of Light. For those of you missing context, just a really quick update. I will do this exactly one time, and if anyone asks about why we're not using the song in Bloodbath chat, please direct them to this. For those of you who don't know, here's a YouTube post that I made a few days ago. So let me first cover this for any missing context. A bunch of my videos with me playing Bloodbath in them are starting to get copyright issues because of using the song At the Speed of Light. This is kind of annoying for sure, but it seemed a little sus to me because if you look in the screenshot, it says that the song is being claimed as At the Speed of Light by Nightmared. I thought At the Speed of Light was by DimRain47. Does anybody know if this is legit or not, or seen something similar? Literally all of my Bloodbath videos, the past 2 months of grinding on stream, haven't had any copyright issues until the past few days, and now the new ones are getting these random Nightmared claims. And if it is legit, I guess we gotta change the song we play on Bloodbath for stream. Please let me know of any good copyright-free blah, 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 blah. Thanks for the help, folks. See you in Monday stream. I think I posted this on like Saturday. And for those missing it, here you go. You can see At the Speed of Light. If I make it a little bigger, you can see it says At the Speed of Light by Nightmared. And a bunch of people commented, which I appreciated. And then I was like, thanks for the feedback and support. I'm going to dispute all the claims to keep rolling with the original song because DimRain47 made a true banger. Because this was the top comment, which I hearted, but like this was the sentiment most commenters said. They said, if I'm not mistaken, DimRain47's music isn't copyrighted. You just have to credit him in the description. This is definitely a false claim though. And I had other creators who were just like, yeah, I'm also getting claimed by this guy. This doesn't seem legit. Also, someone mentioned a video that some Minecraft creator made. Something similar was happening in the Minecraft space. And I talked to YouTube guys. I went to YouTube support and I reported it, and a few of the claims were dropped. But as of this morning, the party that has been claiming my videos changed their name to DimRain47. Let me just make that bigger for you. So at this point, I don't know if it's DimRain47 and they were just claiming all these videos under a pseudonym. Maybe they've turned a new leaf and they've decided that they don't want people to profit off of any use of their song, which if they have, that's fair enough. But at this point, there's really no way for us to tell. So I don't know. How is my Bloodbath video okay? They're not automatically claiming it. They're just kind of willy-nilly kind of claiming videos. This has been a common thing for Atzel. Unfortunately, it's a bunch of impersonators. Well, I mean, it says right here, their name's DimRain47. So I don't know what to do. Like, the only way for us to be able to verify this is if we were able to get in contact with DimRain47 and be like, hey, like, I feel like we need like a public, because it's hard to say at this point. It was a little easier to poke holes in the falsehood of the claim, but now like they're literally using his name as well. So it could be impersonation, but without a formal statement by DimRain47, it's kind of hard to tell. And at that point, like, I have some motion chat. I don't think I have the kind of motion where I can just reach out to random people and they will respond to me. So for my part in it, I'm still making these posts in case other creators see it and they kind of have an idea of what to do. But I mean, I feel like I've kind of done everything I can do in my power. I reached out to YouTube. I disputed the claims. They dropped the claims on the first few videos, but like it's still getting claimed. Like the new claims are not being taken down. It's not like they flagged the account or anything. So at this point, I don't know. I could see it going either way. I could see it either actually being DimRain47 or it just being like a very persistent scammer. But I don't really know what the next step is here. So I'm just going to, I guess, try to use a remix song, which I know sucks, but yeah. DimRain47 just said an hour ago on Twitter that it's a BS copyright claim. Hold on. Where are you seeing this? Or did you bait me? Replies? Oh. Replies to what? Oh, no, go under replies. My bad, my bad. I was looking at posts. I see. Ah, huge. Thanks, dude. Wait, this is big. This is big. I think someone may have copyrighted your music without permission. I got a copyright claim on my original. Oh, yeah. Twitter's the best place. It says on behalf of, by the way, very real music producer trust. Yeah, another BS copyright claim. It happens once a year or so. I'll move to get it taken down. Okay. Well, this guy's... I think this is the same one who was marking me, guys. Because I also saw on behalf of Awe, they've gotten wise and they've updated their name to DimRain47. So, if you have a copyright claim on one of your videos, and before it said Nightmare, but now it says DimRain47, it's a fraudster. Now, chat, I don't know what to do, though. Still, like... Because that's the problem, chat, is like on YouTube. Here, let me show you this really quick. Hold on. All right. We're taking down YouTube, chat. Sorry. YouTube, I'm going to put you on blast for a second. I got the receipts, chat. Ready? Let me find where this is. Hold on. See details. Let me make sure there's no sensitive information here, chat. Hold on. I want to show you guys the full flow here. If I dox myself, it's fine. This is important for the video. So, chat, if you go to basically dispute something. So, for example, we have this, what I believe to be a fraudulent claim. I can take action. And this is what YouTube directs you to do. They direct you to dispute a claim. So for those of you who don't know, if content is marked as copywritten in your music, you can either erase the song, which includes like, I think they have some automation where you can like erase the song and still keep audio. Most of the time they just mute all the sound in the video. You can replace the song with a copyright-free song, I guess, from YouTube's audio library. You can trim out the segment, basically cut down the video, or you can dispute it. Now, this is the fine print, chat. This is the fine print that you have to read. Yes, the copyright system is so garbage. I agree. That's why we have to make this video. Dispute a claim if you have the necessary rights to the content or other valid reasons. It takes up to 30 days for a final resolution from the claimant. Your channel won't receive a strike if your dispute gets rejected. So I guess this goes under the other valid reasons umbrella. Here's the issue with the flow, chat. After you hit dispute, you can go through the dispute flow and you are given reasons. The reasons you are given are, this is my original content. I have a license for this. I have, this is a copyright exception such as fair use. For those of you who don't know, fair use is a very common thing. I think a lot of video game music falls under that. So that's kind of another umbrella one. Or public domain. The content claimed in my videos in the public domain is no longer protected by copyright. For me, what I posit and what I wish YouTube would add is a report abuse button. Because I think YouTube, going off of what we saw in my community post where someone was saying that this was also happening in the Minecraft community, I think that a lot of these copyright scams are probably happening on YouTube now. So we need minimum a report abuse button so that the accounts that are doing this can get flagged. I'm not saying I have the perfect answer to it, but with no means to bubble up these issues, to be able to surface it to like the internal team at YouTube, there's no easy means to document anyone who's trying to do a copyright scam. Now, I know what the natural inclination is. A lot of people are like, okay, well, what if the report abuse button gets abused? That might be an issue, but chat, if you think about the fact that a lot of people such as RGC Exists is also getting there, like a lot of creators are getting claimed by the same person claiming to be DimRain47. So the way YouTube can know is if like a bunch of creators are flagging the same source of a copyright, they know that that channel is suspicious and they should investigate it. But like this account needs to be taken down. Currently, there's no official recourse for how people deal with potential copyright fraud through YouTube's issue. And on top of that, chat, beyond that, for example, if you do copyright exceptions such as fair use and you continue, details, this is just, each case is different, types of reuse, blah, blah, blah. They just give you a bit of stuff. And then you have to check a box that says, I believe my video is protected under fair use, fair dealing, or similar exceptions copyright. You get to rationale. And where you like, and by the way, chat, I feel like this might be why this guy knew to change his name to DimRain47, because I'll self-report here. The 3 that I submitted false claims for, I said, this guy says that it's by Nightmared. This song is by DimRain47. I may have been part of the reason why this guy changed his name to DimRain47 because I gave him ammunition. I'm going to be honest. Because I thought that these claims were also reviewed by YouTube. I don't remember where I read this. Apparently, these claims aren't even reviewed by YouTube. They have it completely in between the two parties. The person claiming against you and the claimee. YouTube apparently doesn't even review these. which is my bad. But it solely goes to the claimant for review. It's like, I forgot where I read that, but it's somewheres. It's somewheres. On top of that, chat, the other problem with like this being a scam, after checking all these boxes, you sign your full legal name, not a company or channel name. So in addition to them scamming you to try and get revenue that they don't actually have the rights to, you are essentially doxing yourself. YouTube. What the hell is this security issue? YouTube, you have to do better. YouTube, this isn't okay. YouTube, your creators are getting abused and not only getting their revenue stolen, they're potentially getting doxxed by dangerous people who are already performing illegal actions. YouTube, and you're making it so that this is only going between the claimant and the person going, like, are you truly not also having some kind of archive of all these things? Is it truly just one-on-one communication? You have to have an archive of these, right? You have to have some semblance of like, you need to be reading what's going on in these conversations. YouTube, what is this? YouTube. And I'm not going to type my full legal name right now, but yeah, chat, that's the long and short of it. Okay, I'm glad. Thank you to, I think it was Byron, somebody who brought up that DimRain47 has already said that this is not legitimate, as we can see on Twitter here. This is DimRain47 Music saying another BS copyright claim. I don't know what else I need to do, YouTube. I don't know what else I need to do since you don't have a formal way to escalate issues like this. I don't know how to get you to deactivate this person's account or like, I don't know. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. It's ridiculous that you put the pressure on your creators to figure out any kind of like legal recourse here. YouTube needs to do better and figure out a better way to escalate these issues. So, thanks for hearing me out, chat. Thanks for giving me that context. Hopefully DimRain47 takes it down. I mean, that's our only answer, man. Like, unfortunately, it is just a matter of like, it's annoying that we have to get the official creator who has like the rights to it involved in order to actually get this taken down. Like, and I don't think that that should rest on DimRain47 either. I think that YouTube needs a more sophisticated copyright claim system. The fact that someone can just like basically get fake rights to uncopywritten music and then abuse YouTube's system does not... A system that is able to be abused is indicative of an insecure system. YouTube needs to work better to have a more secure copyright claim system. They've gotten it very sophisticated to where it's very easy to like copyright things. Now they need to do it so it actually protects creators who are using legitimate material. And so it can't be abused by malefactors, is that a word? Yeah, it is, wow. A malefactor is a person who violates the law, a criminal or felon, or someone who does harm and ill will towards others, an evildoer or wrongdoer. Yeah, so YouTube, you have like $1 billion. Could you do that to help your creators out? Thank you so much, cool. That's the video. They've ignored this for at least the last 5 years. Well, I'm gonna post this as a video, chat. I'm going to post this as a video, and I'm going to title it, YouTube has a copyright scam problem. I'm gonna go for the neck. Because I think the main people who are going to be affected by this are the people who have, I'm not saying I have a huge platform, but I have enough of a platform that I feel like I can get like some eyes on this. And I feel like that's part of the responsibility as a creator with a platform is you need to use it to do right in the world. So I'm gonna do that. Not to pat myself on the back, but because I feel like I have a frickin' responsibility, man. And I'll be honest, Chad, should I make another video? We also have a react, but honestly, that could be my video for the day. I don't know, man. I've even seen Kendrick Lamar having videos uploaded on his channel unauthorized. Yeah, bro, we gotta make some noise about this. I think this is a matter of the squeaky wheel gets the grease, chat. We gotta make more waves. I think, chat, I had a react that I wanted to do today. But this is really important to me, so I think instead of doing that, I'm probably just gonna skip straight to gameplay today. Guys, if you missed what I'm talking about, I'm gonna post it as a video later today. Don't worry about it. Sorry, guys. On days where I make 2 videos, it takes a lot of work on the back end from me. I think I would rather just get this video up today. Because this is really important to me. And I want to focus all of my energy into getting this video up. So I think I'm going to hold off on my react today. But that means that we're not even 30 minutes in the stream and we're going to hop into gameplay. Which is honestly good for me because that means that I will have more energy to put into this. Chat, scammers really piss me off, bro. Also, chat, should we still use like a jukebox song until this gets resolved? I already found one. I'm gonna do the Electroman one, I think. Just be safe, yeah. Yeah, because if this person's just allowed to continue to run rampant, it is going to affect my revenue. All right, let's test it out. Frickin' scammers, bro. It's so different. Eclipse has a way to change the pitch of a song, I'm pretty sure. It does. One time when we played Rock Top Travel, I did that to try and get it so that Stereo Madness wouldn't be flagged. I think I had it down like quite a bit and it still got flagged. So pitch shifting doesn't always work. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Jesus. Guys, I do random shit on stream. If you're not here every single second of every single stream, you're gonna miss stuff. Sorry. I don't know if the mashup fits the level, to be honest. Yep, too bad. Doesn't that suck? It's too bad that we can't use the song that fits this level, huh? Oh, whoops, I don't have my thing pulled up. Yeah, this part's cool. Dude. Yeah, the music, hearing the new music for the first time, it's like, it's weird. Oops. I think it's a good cover, chat. I know it's like a different vibe, but I think it's good. It's just like more 8-bitty. Oh my god. I forgot to go live on TikTok. Whoops. Electroman's my favorite main level. I really like Electroman Adventures, yeah. It's one of the ones I look back on fondly. How's our prediction going? 53% say yes, 47% say no. I bet you 5,000 channel points that someone's going to hate it. Well, yeah, that's why before we even realized that that was going to become a YouTube video I was going to make, that's why I went over like all that copyright stuff, because people are gonna be incessantly just like, why are we not playing the actual song? What happened to the actual song? Why are we not playing At the Speed of Light by Dim Rain 47? What's going on? You know, because people are annoying, as we've learned. Someone should make a remix of what you say in the video and copyright you for that. Yeah, at this point, man. Blasphemy. Everyone knows Atzel is by... Ah! It's just annoying, man. Like, there aren't a lot of crimes out there that are just like blanket grimy. I think scammers are genuine scum of the earth. Because, like, it's honestly worse than blanket theft. Because scamming is built around manipulation and dishonesty. Like, at least an actual thief looks you in the eye when they steal from you. Scammers are cowards. Out of context, you don't really need context for that. I'm saying in general. You're just kind of saying shit. Dude, my Etzer's ass. Does anyone have something fun and interesting to talk about? I beg of you. Chat's been so dry the past 2 days. And there's pizza. I hate when I barely miss that orb, bro. That's tilting. Wow, okay. I'm buns on this today. What is happening? What? Dude, I might as well be playing this part for the first time ever. What's the opposite of a sleep buff? A sleep nerf? I've gotten a sleep nerf today. Woke up on the wrong side of the level? Yeah, I guess so. Although if I woke up on the wrong side of the level, that would mean that I'm at 100 instead of 0. So I kind of want to wake up on the wrong side of the level. We had 100 likes on TeejVeen. Is that good? I don't really know what that means. Very good. Oh, nice. Wait, W motion. You think if Bloodbath sections were reversed, it would be harder or easier? Immediately harder. Michigan and around, we've already talked about this, like, not in this official way, but in a different form. Like, I've said, like, if Michigan and Etzer just swap positions, the level would be harder. Like, if Michigan was right here at 70%, I would have dropped the level by now, bro. Hell no. Okay, my freaking mic just came off my keyboard. Sorry. Sorry if that hurt your ears. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah. So because of that, I would definitively say yes. If the whole level was swapped, that would be harder. Especially, dude. And not only is Michigan at 70%, at 80%, I have to do freaking Vermilion Ball. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. If I choke Vermilion Ball when it's before 20%, I definitely choke it if it's at 80. Oh my gosh, this thing's broken. Dude, and the annoying thing, chat, is like I practiced off stream last night, and of course, like, I don't know, man. I thought that for this grind, the hardest part was going to be learning the level. I drastically underestimated how frustrating developing consistency would be. It's like the closer I get to beating this level, the worse it gets. Like, and I did not anticipate that, because typically when you work on stuff, it's like the closer you get, the better it feels. I drastically underestimated that the grind would feel worse as I got better. I've gotten pretty much every part of the level in 2 to 3 times in a row. But apparently that's still not enough. I mean, also, I think that doing it on stream is just like an instant nerf. If I'm being honest, like, I have gotten better runs off stream, but I don't really count runs I get off stream. If I can't do it on stream, then what's the point? Like, the whole point of this is me being able to beat the level for the first time on stream. So if I can't do that, then it's like if a tree falls in the woods. Like, there is almost certainly a nerf on any, like, any GD player when they're playing on stream versus off stream, I'd say. I don't think anyone plays on stream and they actually do better. Actually, I'll take that. I'm good to go to 52 now. I just needed to get my Etzer, like, in my brain. Dude, I just want to get, like... I know, like, we should do, like, runs from 0 too, but it's just, like... It feels like such a waste of time to basically do anything before we have 52 to 100. Because at this point, it's like, we have 71 to 100, but the odds of me fluking like 70 or higher from 0 for where we're at is just highly improbable. So like, I would feel so much more confident or like so much more motivated to do runs from 0 if we had 52 to 100, because I feel like I could potentially fluke even like the end of crack from 0. But it's just like, dude. And then we would have Bloodbath in 2 runs. I mean, obviously, like, I'm always going to say, like, I wish that we had longer runs, right? Like, it's always... The grind of a level is always going to feel better if you have longer runs of something. But you know what I'm saying? Like... I don't feel a lot of the reason for even doing runs from 0 at this point. I thought I did, but my alarm's going off. I may have to go live in 10 minutes. I thought I did, but like at this point, I really feel like, okay, I could go from 0 for what? A new best? Like if I don't have consistency on the final 50% of the level, what even is the point? Like I think I had momentarily swapped like where I was coming from in my brain, because I was like, oh man, we need to get like more runs to Michigan from 0. But like we've gotten those now. It's like I'm at the point now where like if I get a Michigan clear from 0, I want to... I know I've ebbed and flowed on this talking point, but like I definitely feel at this point that like in a perfect world, I would have a run from 25 to 100 before going from 0 again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I also thought it was kind of content that, like, how it ended up was we had Bloodbath in 3 runs with everything except from our final run from 0. So when I got 36%, like, I think having the last run to get Bloodbath in a certain amount of runs happening from 0 is content. So I don't know. Maybe I should... What do you think, chat? Should I just hard focus on 52 to 100 on stream today? This just feels like such a bottleneck. Like, I feel like we really need this run. We've kind of dragged this. Way too much. Okay, yeah, if y'all see the vision, I'll just focus on this. Yeah, I do think runs from 0, I mean, obviously with any level is tough, but like, it does feel like that's the true tilt machine of doing Bloodbath. Which I've said pretty much since we started, even before I could get to Michigan. Runs from 0 just like really tilts you. Oh, man. Man, that's 65%, bro. It's still just, like, such a part where, like, if I don't wake it up, it's, like, such a weird, sticky part for me. So let me try to wake it up. There we go. Yeah, I do like this remix. I think it's fun. I think it grows on you. Because I know someone in chat was just like, this doesn't really fit the level in my opinion, but I think like, I think it does. It has a little more whimsy to it that I think Geometry Dash just like on paper is kind of a whimsical game. Even though Bloodbath isn't a whimsical level, it does like kind of remind you that this is kind of like an arcadey style game, right? I actually dig this. Someone's gonna copyright strike this song, I'm calling it. I mean, yeah. I mean, you never know until you try, so you have to try and then adjust if it happens, but can't really be helped. Yeah, I wish there was an easy... I mean, this is fully just a creator tool, but I wish there was a mod for GD, like a jukebox extension, where it just, like, has, like, the monetization symbol next to it. So it could let creators know if the song's safe to use for a freaking YouTube video. That would literally be so helpful as a creator. Rather than trial and erroring this shit. I got so in my head on that stupid fucking 86% part, dude. I hate that fucking part of the level. Genuinely. This and Vermilion Ball can literally get strung up by their feet and have everybody give them a present for their birthday party before they forget. Like, I would rather just do Etzer again. I would rather just do Etzer again here. Such a stupid choke point. Yeah, sure, buddy. Ah! God, two of the biggest choke points in the fucking level just back to back, bro. It's so tilting. Gearin and GG Boy, why don't you just make out a little harder, bro? You guys clearly have a lot in common. Is that a Golden Freddy scream? I don't even know FNAF like that, bro. Ah. All right, guys, we got this. Let's try 52 to 100 again. At least we can get a new best. Instead of 52 to 86, if I can even choke the 92% click, I'll take that. My finger freaked out. Yo, Tej, I love your vids, man. Thanks, Chuck. I'm glad y'all like the content. Also, thanks for the joy bait instead of the rage bait. Oh no. Oh no, chat. My finger kind of hot. Ah, my finger kind of hot. Ah, hold on. Hold on. All right, chat, ask me anything. Let me stretch my hand for like 2 minutes. Ask me anything. Literally anything. Let me pause my mic so the feedback sounds less weird. Ow, ow, ow. How's your day been? Pretty good. Aside from the stupid YouTube copyright stuff, but what can you do? What was the react going to be? I wasn't that excited about the react I had planned today anyway. Favorite GD level? Whichever one I'm playing, baby. Why'd you pick this remix? It seemed fun. It was the second one I tried out, and I loaded it up, turned on no clip, and I was like, oh, this seems fun. Tongue made of teeth or teeth made of tongue? Both. I'd be upset if I had to choose. Are you happy playing GD 5 days a week? Brother, I play GD 7 days a week. I just only stream it 5 days a week. We always rock the same hairstyle growing up. Nah, I used to have short hair because growing up, I allowed the way other people shamed my appearance to dictate the way that I would appear. And now I don't let myself do that because I have a stronger sense of self and security of self. So my whole life I wanted to have longer hair. I was just too scared to have it. So now I just have longer hair because I always wanted to have it. So here we are. I have not tried the orchestral cover now. What are your PC specs? Gun to my head, I couldn't tell you. Is a hot dog a sandwich? I don't care. Do you know how many atoms are in the universe? Yes. Are you enjoying Bloodbath? Yep. Yep, I know about King Moose. If you prefer short hair, that's fine. I think preferences are great because you're allowed to have them. All right, let's game more. Oh, I forgot my clicks. My bad, chat. Take me back to Etzer, bro. Can I be honest, chat? I think one of the most underrated parts of this level, and that's why I want to get 52 to 100 so much. I genuinely think that getting this run to 100 is going to take me the longest amount of time from getting any other. Because the way that auto part in between a Sonic and the start of Etzer just completely fucks my flow, I can never put it into enough words. Like, getting that part in terms of consistency down has been such a thorn in my side. It's so hard. Because when I'm going, I can just kind of go. When I'm actively clicking, I can get into the flow of the game. But God, the hard reset because of that auto part is so troll. Yeah, and Etzer is like a huge choke point. That's fair too. Typically when I practice offline, I try to get Etzer like twice in a row, and then I go back to 52 to 100. Maybe I should do that here too. Oh my God. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that. That's been the most successful for me getting better runs off stream, so let's do that, chat. Because Etzer's been off today, and we kind of just need to focus and lock in on it. I know the muscle memory's there, I just kind of need to wake it up a bit. Yeah, like look at this. Why am I doing runs from 52? We need to get Etzer nice and juicy, like a steak. We got any steak lovers in chat, bro? I could really go for a steak right now. Oops. How do you like your steak, chat? I'm a medium rare guy. Etzer's the hardest part of Bloodbath? It's certainly one of them, man. It's certainly one of them. And I can't even imagine how hard it's going to be from 0. I kind of don't want to think about it. That's kind of a cross that bridge when we come to it moment for me. Oops. Look, chat, I might not understand your steak preferences, but I would fight to the death for your right to have them. Oh my flark. Teej, when do you get out of school? Really never. I consider myself a student of life. I feel like if I ever go a day without learning something, it's a wasted day. You feel me? Now that can be like scholastic, or it can just be like, oh, I never knew that my arm could bend that way. I think it's important. Dude, over-clicking on the Etzer straight fly is immediate aura loss. It feels so bad. I'm a rare as an alive dinosaur nowadays steak kind of guy. Have y'all heard of blue steak? Apparently it's steak that basically isn't cooked. And I thought that like we learned about that like raw meat like kills you. Like I thought eating raw meat is like so bad for you because of like the diseases. Yeah, it's like an actual term. I don't know why it's called blue. Maybe someone in chat knows. Because it's not like the steak itself is blue. But it's like, this is to go even further beyond for rare. Dude, I fucking hate that straight fly too, dude. God! You know what I'm talking about, chat? If you've done straight fly before, you know what I mean. When like you're giving it all you got and then your finger suddenly gives out, so then like you adjust wrong one way, or when your finger's doing a little too much so you die the other way. God, I hate. There's no worse feeling than choking a straight fly, bro. There's no worse feeling because your finger either freaks out and overclicks, or like it just gives out. It gives out and it drops the click. You know what I'm talking about. The feel of that feels terrible. Like you're just like, why'd my finger stop clicking? Why did my finger stop clicking there? It just got tired. It just got tired or something. But it's not even tired. It just decided to stop. Why? Why? There are more clicks to do. Oh my god. That straight fly is a nightmare, man. I probably should just try to get another 71 to 100, huh, chat? Like, this is something I realized last night. If I can't consistently get 71 to 100, why am I trying to fluke 52 to 100 so bad? I've been LARPing a bit. I've been lying to myself a bit. I've just been begging that I can just kind of like fluke it, but like at this point, like we don't have to get 71 to 100 twice in a row, but like I should probably get 71 to 100 as a warm-up before going to 52 to 100, no? Is that a good idea, or is it overcooking? I'm gonna find wherever it is you live, and I'm gonna come on over for a party. Come on over for a party soon. No, the 92% click is it's tough, chat. It's brutal. Okay. Let's try and get 71 to 100 then, chat. I do think my consistency is good enough that this run shouldn't take us too long, but yeah, we just need more Etzer reps. As much as I hate to admit it, it's easy to just want to rush the progression and be like, oh, I got this run once. I'm going to move on to the next hardest. And it's like, okay, well, I mean, the same way I got 71 to 100 was by getting consistent on like 86 to 100, right? And 92 to 100 before that, so. I think that's just it, man. I think I just need more Etzer consistency. It's not a very sexy or fun answer, but yeah, we just gotta, again, in a perfect world, if I was able to get 71 to 100 twice in a row, that would be a lot better consistency for this 52 to 100 stuff. So screw it. I'm having ego death today. Let's go for 71 to 100, and then we'll do 52 to 100. At the very least, I'll be able to put that sexy little ×2 in my title next to 71 to 100. Oh, it's looking better, bro, but not good enough. But it is looking better. Ah! Dude, I would not wish dying on Havoc to my worst enemy. Like, genuinely, that's bullying. Oh my God. Etzer's starting to feel warmed up though, man. Starting to feel a lot better. And that's what matters, feel and how it feels. And it feels really good. Bro. Never mind. I'm pissed and honestly, I can't even be consoled right now. Honestly, I'm devastated and I'll probably never feel fine for at least the next 20 seconds, and then I'll feel fine. But for now, I'm inconsolable. Inconsolable. I don't even need a bowl to put my spaghetti. I keep on forgetting what I wrote down. Though I open my mouth, but bees come out of it. But I'm not a rapper. Oh my God. 10,000 bees? How did you know what was in my left pocket? Bars or nah? I've been eating them, bro. I've been eating Milky Ways because I got a milky gaze. Eyes full of water. Where's my daughter? Liam Neeson and Taken. I'm not mistaken. I could never be faking. Is someone gonna cut me a record deal? It's actually insane. Teej, should I go eat or should I starve myself till lunch? It's 10. Hey, so I think that if you're asking a streamer for like advice on feeding yourself for nourishment, you're already down the wrong path. In the nicest way possible. Sorry that this is a bit of an intervention. That's like, that's one of those things that you decide for yourself. You don't ask someone else. Was that mean, chat? Was that mean that I said that? No? Thank God. But I will say, as someone with an online platform, chat, I do think it's important to eat. And I don't care if that gets me canceled. No! So is that a yes? Can you stop being parasocial? You're freaking me out. You're being really weird right now. I know it sucks to need one, but this mashup low-key hits. Yeah, dude. I actually do dig it. Anybody see any good movies lately? I don't watch anything. I just kind of, when I stopped streaming, I deactivate my little brain. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that I need to watch the Backrooms movie. I heard it was good. Did you guys know that I binged the actual Backrooms? Needless to say, I got out, but it wasn't easy. Oh, well, that was the dumbest click of my entire career. Watch it on stream? I don't think I can do that. Chat, do you want to see me play horror games on stream? Speaking of Backrooms and scary stuff. Like, imagine if I saw something scary and I was like, ah! That'd be kind of funny. Chat, what are some good horror games? I don't know what Subliminal is. The Backrooms ones? What are there Backrooms video games? What about that one, 5 Days at Frederick's? It's something like that. What's 420 mode? Subliminal is a super realistic psychological horror game about your childhood memories. How do they know my childhood memories? Does it download, like, your consciousness when you boot up the game? .420 is all animatronics on max aggression in FNAF 1. Why is it called 420? Oh. Wow. It's like you knew I was about to ask that. Well, blaze it, I guess. What if I played Hello Kitty Island Adventure? Too scary. I feel like that'd be a vibe, no? Ow. Ow. Ow, I just pulled my arm. There are younger viewers here? You can't say that? Say what? First person to pull their hand playing Bloodbath? Probably. Dang, bro. I'm gonna say it. Bloodbath is a hard level. Just kidding. It's an extreme demon. It's not a hard level. Connix did a drunk stream last night, LOL. Man, that guy lives in your head rent-free. He's so good at, like, making you guys want to talk about him. Nope. We thought it was go, it was no. Does anyone here have experience being a mod in a streamer's chat? Don't LARP, be honest. Jackaboy, would you be interested in modding for me? My mods don't show up to my streams anymore, man. I need more mods. It's actually bad. It's actually bad, chat. I don't know when it happened, but I kind of just became my solo mod on my stream again. I think it's because, like, you have good chatters, and then you mod them, and then they don't want to come to your stream anymore because modding is annoying. Which is unfortunate. I don't know. Maybe it's an unsolvable thing. Just on my mind. Oh, whoops. I locked out. That's my bad. Sorry. I just be thinking about stuff sometimes. My bad. Mod applications in the Discord? I mean, maybe, man. I don't know. The hard thing about modding people is, like, it's such a slippery slope. Like, I don't want any weird people to be a mod. Because, like, it's so easy to abuse that power. And I think a lot of people, they don't realize that they would be the type to abuse that power until they have it. I've had a few people who, like, the way they behaved in my chat before and after they got mod, it definitely changed. And it's kind of weird. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just deal with it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. At least I get to update something in the title. All right, let's try 52. Yeah, people just start acting a fool once they have that green sword next to their name, man. No! Oh, crap. I forgot that ads need to happen. Quick 3 minutes of ads. BRB. I forgot. That kind of sucks. Right after I got 71 to 100, we need to take an ad break. That might mess with my consistency. Oh, well. My gosh, why does this thing break sometime? Yeah, new best. Oh, it's so close, Chad. It's so freaking close. It's so freaking close, bro. I needed it to be that last run, bro. I needed it to just be a fluke from after my freaking ad break, bro. I needed that. Oh well. Yeah, I rushed that. I felt it though. No, yeah, a Sonic consistency is not the problem here. The bottleneck is definitely Etzer to the end. Like, I mean, I say that, now I'm fucking it up, but I've noticed this even off stream. Like, my Sonic consistency is pretty airtight at this point. Like, if my Etzer consistency was at the point that a Sonic is, we would be having a fully different conversation right now. Again, it's that same straight fly thing where like you're clicking like this and then suddenly your finger just decides to like, it decides to freeze. It decides to freeze like this. It's like, huh, I know I should tap there. I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop for some reason. Fucking dumbass finger, bro. Yeah, the finger lock. Dude, yeah, I mean, I was just tense. I wish I could relax. I'm just tense sometimes. I mean, the good thing about Bloodbath is there's so many, like, random straight flies, like Wheel Wheel Tio, Michigan, the mini one at GG Boy at the end. I'm not saying mini game mode. I'm saying like it's a mini as in a short straight fly. And then obviously Etzer. Am I forgetting any? Crack. It definitely feels like it's been my straight fly 101. Yeah, I mean, there's actually a lot of straight fly in this level, come to think of it. The one at the start? Yeah, so I said Weo Weo Tio. That's the one at the start. That's the first section. I'm gonna fucking cry, bro. 74%, like literally, someone needs to find a reason. Just a little bit's enough. Just a second, I'm not broken, just bent, and we can learn to love again. Yep. Nickelodeon. Yeah, cringed out of Kellen. I covered that. I went over my post at the start of the stream. We pulled up a Twitter post. Apparently, Dimrain47 has addressed that, like, it's all BS copyright claims. I'm going to post a video about it later today, calling out YouTube for having an insecure copyright system. I appreciate you coming in here, though, man. It's actually been really nice. I keep bringing this stuff up, and apparently it's affecting a lot of creators, which on one hand really makes me angry that it's so widespread, but I'm glad that we all can come together to try and, like, make something happen. A few of my claims have also been dropped after I disputed them, but, like, new ones are still coming in from the same party. So at this point, I'm just kind of done with YouTube. I'm like, hey, you need a way to flag accounts for doing this and not let them keep submitting new claims. Like, that's ridiculous. The account responsible for this needs to be flagged since he keeps making fraudulent claims across many different people's videos. Like, they need a better system that kind of, like, is able to connect the dots here and prevent that from happening. Sadly, YouTube ignores this. It's been like this for a long time. Yeah, but the answer to that isn't like, oh, we give up and we let YouTube keep ignoring it. When it affects us, we have to make a noise and a ruckus about it. Otherwise, YouTube gets to keep ignoring it. I'm gonna post the video of it later today. I don't care. If they ignore me, fine. But, like, I'm not gonna go down without, like, trying to make a difference. Learned helplessness is, like, the #1 way for good change to never happen in the world, chat. If you just learn to be helpless and never try to make a difference, like, that's how you end up in a pretty bad spot in your life. So I know I have a lot of younger viewers. Never do that. Always try. Yeah, YouTube should be embarrassed. They're one of the biggest companies in the world. And literally, their system is insecure enough to where not only can people abuse it to try and steal money from others, they can do it to, like, there's sensitive information within the content claim system that can potentially dox its creators. Like, it's bad. It's a security issue. And honestly, I don't want to throw this around, like, lightly, but there's a bit of a case for a class action lawsuit if they don't pull it together. Because it's literally, it's a security issue. It's bad. It's one thing if people are, like, scamming to steal revenue, but, like, literally there is doxable information in the flow for the content claim system. They can't just let anybody willy-nilly get access to that information. It's dangerous. So I'm gonna make a stink. It's not a copyright strike, but it's still an important issue. I don't know. Like, it's not just about, like, getting a copyright strike. There's a lot more at play here. Ooh. What's the new music called in Jukebox? I think it's At the Speed of Electroman. It's the Electroman Adventures remix of At the Speed of Light. I can't remember what it's called, though. But yeah, I like it. This is what we're playing with while the copyright fraud is kind of taken care of. Yeah, that's it. Oops. What do you think, chat? Do I need to lock in? Oops. Clearly. All right, we got that, sir, again. Hey, TeejVeen, what level you do after Bloodbath? Sonic Wave. Yes, that is right. Jump into Sonic Wave after Bloodbath. Very excited to get back to my beloved wave. Ah, dude, I do like a ghost click now. Or sometimes on like this portal. It's weird. I have to go back to Etzer chat. I've fully lost it. Yep. Just the longer I play from 52, the more I just forget Etzer. I don't really know why. Just the way my brain is. He doesn't give up? Yeah, I don't have an ounce of quit in my body. Well, I used to, but I've been actively trying to push myself and get over that. I think it's important for your life to not just always give up on stuff. It can really form like an unhealthy perception of self. Like your life becomes a lot easier, chat, when you don't have like that belief system carved into you of just like, oh, every time I try something, I just give up on it. So what's the point of even trying in the first place? Like, it's so dangerous. And I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. I never want to be that kind of person ever again. And I suggest you do the same. Whatever shape that might take in your life. For as long as I live, bro. For as long as I live. Etzer and Giran, bro. They're the true two-headed horsemen of the apocalypse right at the end of Bloodbath. Also, part of my hand's cramping up. I'm going to have to take a breather here in a sec, but let me get a Giran clear. How'd that click sound? Ask me anything, chat. Ask me anything. I need to rest my hand for just a minute. I'm an open book. Oh, man. What a day, what a day. Kind of a nice Tuesday. Hot dogs or hamburgers? Bro, at the cookout, I'm getting a little bit of both. Do you want to cut your hair? I'm going to be honest. Your messages all reek of rage bait to me. You're banned. Bye. I can just tell now, bro. You aren't rage baiting me. You're rage baiting my chatters. Bye. Do better. Favorite fruit? Mango. Favorite burger type? Whichever one I'm eating. Anything about ice cream on pizza? I haven't had yet. Do I need to get on that? Since you've beaten it, what are your opinions on grief? It's a lot to go through, but time heals all wounds, and I think that sometimes grief can make you a better, healthier, and more fulfilled person than before going through it. But it's something that everybody has to go through as a person. It's up to you where you end up on the other side of it. Now, let me mute my mic or my click sound mic. My bad. Do you like your coffee warm or cold? I typically like my coffee iced. Yeah. Favorite food? I like burger. I like pizza. I like pizza. I mean pasta. Sorry, I combined the za of pizza into pasta. I like pasta. I like, what else do I like? Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. W pasta. I'm glad you see the vision. Name some foods you like, chat. Here, that's easier. Name some foods you like. I'll let you know what I think about them. But don't worry, I'm not going to be rude. I'm just, if I like it, I'll say I like it. If I don't particularly know, you know. Pierogi? I don't know if I've had pierogi. Do you like pesto? Pesto can be hit or miss for me because I do think I like pesto, but I've also had a few like really gross like food sensory scenarios where I've had something with pesto in it and then it yucks me on pesto because pesto is such a powerful taste, but it's not pesto. Like I'll have like bad chicken in pesto and then it'll turn me off from pesto for like years at a time. I love butter chicken. I love spaghetti. I love burger, taco. Yes. Yeah. Pasta's just, it's good. French toast. Awesome. Pizza, dumplings, burgers. No one has missed yet. What's donair? I don't know what, or donor? I don't know what that is. Chipotle bowl? Absolutely. Mac and cheese? Couldn't go wrong. What's donair? Or is that like dinner? Oh, is it a doner kebab? Oh, dude. Bro. This looks delicious, chat. Look at this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Yeah, dude. Put that inside of my mouth so I can have it. Mmm. Yeah, dude, for real. That's making me drool too. Or salivate. Bro, if y'all ain't ever had kebab, get on that. It's so good. It's so good. I might go. We have a place near our house that has kind of like kebab type stuff. I might get that today, bro. It's so good. Quesadillas are great. Quesadillas are wonderful. One of my favorite foods. Because it's, you know, I mean, tortillas aren't bread, but it's bread adjacent. It's like carb, starchy carb. Is it starchy? A bready type carb plus meat plus cheese. You can't really go wrong. In my humble opinion. Okay. My hand feels better. Let's get back to gameplay. Fried chicken is also awesome. Basically, any breaded and then fried chicken I'm a fan of. Oh, wait, I already beat this. Oops. Please don't jump from Bloodbath to Sonic Wave. Dude, I got bad news for you. I'm gonna do it. You have no control over what I do. TJ, please, I'm begging you, please. Ah! Do anything but what you want to do, TJ, please. Do what I want to do, please. I'm scared, TJ, I'm scared. Oops. Teach will suffer and you will enjoy watching it. Yeah, basically. There's definitely a level of suffering that we're all enduring here. Such is life. Life is suffering, they say. Oops. Yeah, this is a great remix, I agree. I've been a fan for a long time. Can I get a mod? So that's a first-time chatter asking for mod. I immediately don't like you. Wow, we're getting a lot of first-time chatters right now. What's going on? How are you guys finding the stream right now? Yeah, you guys see that? Yeah, guys, freaking obviously watch on the platform of your choice. But if you want to hop on over to Twitch, I'd appreciate it. If it's all the same to you, no pressure. No! Oh, man. I've been a fan for a long time. Can I get mod? I've heard things about you. I've heard you're supposed to be really bad at the game. Maybe the best rage baiter we've ever had. Very, very impressive work. Here's a note. Try a little harder. Do a little better. You're a little rough around the edges, pal. It's a little too obvious. At least LARP like you're one of my dear chatters. You can't do the change up literally 2 minutes after your first time chat message. You gotta go back to the school of rage bait and figure out some stuff. But you did get my attention and you did get banned, so I guess like that's probably all you wanted. But chat, if you're gonna do something, at least be good at it. But I would recommend no one rage bait. I would recommend you just be nice to people. Dude, there are a lot of weird people right now. A lot of weird people right now. Just handing out the bans. Maybe the TikTok stream is popping off right now. Something's happening. Can we all just enjoy the stream, man? It's really that simple. It's so easy. All we have to do is vibe. And yet some people, it completely, they don't know how. They don't know how, bro. How have we not even been streaming for 2 hours? It feels like I've already been here for like 5 hours. Okay, what happened to this stupid part? Hold on. Yeah, I know. I did technically start playing like 20 or 30 minutes into stream, but still. This game's garbage, and Rob Top needs to be found. We need to find him. Why is he hiding from all of us? Why is he hiding away? Go and find Rob Top. And you know what it is, chat? It's because every time, do you want me to narrate what happens? Oh no, it's this part. Oh no, it's this part. Oh no, I always choke this part. Oh no, it's this part. Oh no, it's this part. I always choke this part. And then I die. Fear is truly the mind killer, chat. It's truly the mind killer. I'm getting 2 gear clears in a row, and then we're gonna send it back to 52. Sound good? I'm so tired of choking the spot, bro. It's genuine garbage. A little shaky on the straight fly, easy adjustment. All right, that's 1. Give me that. Chat, we've cooked. Rust those clicks. Guys, stop ban evading. You're actually pissing me off. Dude, that's another thing that YouTube and like pretty much every platform sucks at. I really do think they need to put something in place where like if someone's been banned on one IP, they shouldn't be able to just join a stream on a separate account. You're genuinely a loser. Get a hobby. Or get the memo. If you get banned from someone's stream, don't ban evade and make a different account. You're actually a loser. Congrats. The person you like to watch just called you a loser. Do you feel good now? No? Then stop participating in behavior that is like so... It lacks all self-awareness. It's insane. Just hold the L, bro, and move on with your life. Oops. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I feel like this remix is low-key giving me a skill boost. Yeah, it's awesome. Okay, never mind. Go back and look at that frame. That death was crazy. That death was crazy. That may have been a frame-perfect death. I didn't used to die at 73, but now it's just, I think I'm like so mentally preparing for like the portal section that I'm just kind of like forgetting to click soon enough there. Cope. Damn, bro. Stupid orbs. Teej's mood just changed, and so are his runs right now. Coincidence or not? What are you talking about? What? I meant to say Teej's mood is bad. Can you not say that? That's annoying. I've said before on stream, I don't like when chatters comment on how they think I am. I'm literally not in a bad mood, but you just rage baited me into being in one. God, fuck, guys. Like, literally just chill. It would be really awesome if my chat didn't psychoanalyze me. I don't really know how that guy is getting around my Fossabot auto mod for spammers, but I guess that guy's a whiz kid. I gotta go back to Etzer. Just mind block. Yeah, like, what is this? Fuck off, bro. I'm still going to 52. I don't care. I'm still going to 52. I just wanted the Etzer clear. I don't need anything else. I'll work with it. Do you hate Etzer or Garen more? I don't hate anything. Hate is the mindset of a weak individual. Which part do you dislike more? I would rather not focus on negativity right now. I'd rather focus on something more positive. But I understand the inclination that a lot of people have online to focus on the negative rather than the positive. I simply would like to not participate. I would like to focus on things that give me energy versus things that take away my energy. But that's me. Oops. What's your favorite part of Bloodbath? Every moment I get to play it. I'm gonna have to practice Etzer until I literally can't fail it. This is the main bottleneck, unquestionably. It's very clear. I think I've been avoiding it to preserve my own ego, but it's like, it's staring me right in the face now. This last 50% of the level, Etzer is like the main culprit that is just like preventing us from meaningful progress. Which is just unacceptable at this point. At some point, I can't just preach that you need to focus on your weaknesses in order to get better at this game. I need to also practice it. Every time I die on Etzer, I'm going back to it. I'm getting a clear on it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm absolutely done. That means every attempt I get where I start from 52, I will have fresh in my mind, I just beat Etzer. Quick water break. And a sip of the coffee. And we game. Rushing those clicks, just getting a little impatient, gotta stay on top of it. Don't get knocked over by the riptide of tilt. Stay on top of it. Count the reps. And lock in. Just breathe through it, breathe through it. Oh, God. I'm not getting rage baited today, chat. Try as you might. I'm not getting rage baited. I'm taking 52 to 100 today. You can't stop me. You're the only obstacle to me getting this. It's not even me, it's you. I'm not getting rage baited. Try as you might. I will float above all of it. I'm taking what's mine. I don't even care. I don't even care. I don't even care. Take me back to 52. I trust myself. Just because I fail on something one time doesn't mean that I'm now mind blocked on it. That was a scuffed Etzer entry. That was scuffed. I felt that. Let me fix it. I don't care. I got the Etzer clear. I'm fine. Don't get nervous. Lock in. Yep. Got shaky on those clicks again. Etzer clear again. My hand needs a break. It's cramping. Oh! Ask me anything, chat. Questions. Ask me anything. I didn't get my hand a break. Thanks for the good luck, Jason. This is at the speed of Electro Man. I'm glad you like the click sounds. You have any tips for the first ball in Bloodbath? Just practice it. It's 4 clicks and then 5 clicks. That helped me was knowing how many clicks it is. You can just kind of spam, but just practice it. Are you finna play from 0? No, I don't think I'm going to play from 0 today. I'm hard focused on trying to get 52 to 100%. How'd you progress so fast? I remember watching you on Can't Let Go. I just play the game, bro. I play the game and I don't ask a bunch of people what I should be doing instead of playing the game. I just play the game. If I can't beat a level, I practice it. Once I beat a level, I play a different level. Favorite movie? Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Have you watched Obsession yet? No. Should I? Oh. I forgot we had a hardest command. That's kind of crazy. But also context clues. I'm jumping from 9 circles, so... Today's your day, thank you. Do you miss the 10 easy demon list? No, but I look back at it fondly. Ooh, I think I was a little too locked in. I gotta do some wrist rotations, hold on. Bloodbath in 2 runs is gonna be huge, I agree. I'm excited. How many attempts do you have? I don't track attempts. I don't believe in them. No, I'm never going to check my attempt count ever again for as long as I play this game. If someone wants to make me a custom mod to remove attempt count from my copy of GD, I would love that. Thank you. In my opinion, a lot of attempts means you're dedicated, not bad. Here's what I think the actual progression is. People who care about small attempt count, step 1. People who say a lot of attempts actually shows your dedication, step 2. Step 3 is GD Nirvana. You don't even track attempt count. Because attaching your ego to either, oh, I got this done in a small amount of attempts, or I got this done in a lot of attempts, and that means a lot to me because it tracks my dedication. Either way, you're attaching ego to the count. If people think I'm saying that because I'm insecure about my attempt count, they're allowed to believe that. That's fine. That doesn't bother me. I'm not going to be manipulated into showing my attempt count because of someone else projecting their own insecurity onto me. That's fine. If I have one lasting mark on this game, I want to be known as the guy who doesn't track attempts. That's fine. And whether that pisses people off or if people understand where I'm coming from, that's up to them. And if you're truly curious about my Bloodbath attempt count, and you think it's coming from my own insecurity of being a lack of willingness to share it, just jot me down as 25 billion. Jot me down as infinity. Jot me down as like the biggest attempt count that anyone could ever have. I genuinely don't care. I genuinely don't care. And I think some GD players are so attached to it, they can't imagine a version of a player who genuinely doesn't care. I just don't. If it's high, I don't care. If it's low, I don't care. I'm worried about beating the level. That's it. That's it, man. Believe what you want. Do what you want. I'm not faulting anyone who uses attempt counts. I'm not going to observe it. It means nothing to my own progression in the game. I love that you said this so many times and people still ask. I think it's just indicative that I'm thinking in a way that, like, collectively is just so outlandish to most GD players. But to me, that's not like, that's not signal that I need to fall into line. That's signal that I just have a different approach to this game than most people do, which is fine. But I'm not going to change my approach because that, like, the collective culture behind it says that I should. Instead, I'd rather say fuck you and keep believing what I want to believe. As I'll say for the millionth time on stream, I think if you try to pressure someone else into believing something that you believe, you're an asshole. So... But it's hard to convince someone who's being an asshole that they're an asshole, because they're an asshole, so... Oops. We keep choking Havoc, but I don't really care. Gotta take a 3-minute ad break. Yeah. Be right back. Also gonna give my hand a quick break. BRB. Yeah, that's what we were messing up on before I left, huh? Stupid fucking Havoc clicks. One of the most tilting deaths, by the way. Dumb spot to die. Stupid. Is this another 71 to 100? I hope so. Nope, choked it. Because I'm a chud. Oh, good. It's the part of my session where GG Boy just completely shits itself. Always my favorite part of the day. Look at this. Just abysmal. What's up, Connix? It's in the title. You see it? This is a big day, bro. You caught us yesterday, bro. I was tilted. I'm locked in today. I'm locked in. Watch 52 to 100, buddy boy. I overclicked. That's my bad. I thought, okay. Yeah, it's day 53. Let it be 53 more. Or 100 more. Whatever it takes. Overclicked. Oh my god. Bro, I remember 53 days ago when you said you were doing this. Did you think I would have dropped it by now? Conix, be honest. Did you think I was going to drop it? Insane! I'm not going to lie, bro. I was telling chat this earlier this stream. I didn't realize... I thought the hardest part of this jump was going to be learning the level. Because obviously, like, as a player that's jumping from, like, a hard demon to an extreme demon, like, obviously, like, the skill gap of just being able to perform it, like, that seemed like it was going to be the hardest part. Developing consistency for this level has been, like, such a surprise to me. Like, it's been way harder than I anticipated, to be fair. Like, I thought by the time I learned it, the consistency would come pretty naturally. But this level is definitely no joke. Like, I knew it was hard, but I definitely thought that, like, well, once you learn a part, it's just lather, rinse, repeat, right? Dude, and that random spam I do on the Havoc orb sometimes is so bad. Dude. I might be past my peak today, chat. We were having such good runs earlier. Oh my god. Wait, no, I'm locking in. Wait, I was actually talking to Fetus again. No. Let's get another 71 to 100, chat. Ready? No, that entry into that portal trolled me. Ah, freaking Garen, bro. And there's the mind block. Chat, how do I get rid of mind block? I literally... The annoying thing about this last section of the level is, like, I just kind of have mind block on Etzer and Garen, and, like, I don't really have control over when that happens and when it doesn't. Like, it just kind of dissolves and then re-manifests kind of like randomly. And GG boys cooked too, bro. Oh, wait, lock in. And the 92% click, or the hold, or lack thereof. I've never really done a no-clip run. That's not a bad idea. Just so you can get through the flow of the level without... I mean, I haven't choked that triple in, like, a billion years. That's fine. You can get through the flow of the level without, like, the disruptive, like, death that just, like, completely throws you off your rhythm. That makes sense. God, a Sonic looks so good, though. Dude. Sometimes my brain, too, I just, like... My brain just arbitrarily decides to, like, reposition my finger on Etzer, which I think is just, like, probably my brain third impostoring itself. It's really frustrating. Dude, I have so many, like, first-time rage baiters in chat today. Just, like, a lot of kids spamming, a lot of people rage baiting. I guess it's because our viewership's higher than regular, but it is, like... I gotta be honest, like... It is frustrating. Yeah, I appreciate, like, the love in chat and, like, the supporters, but it's, like... To keep it a buck, like, I don't really have good mods, so it is annoying to, like, be doing this jump that I'm doing, and to be locking in... And to literally be, like, doing crazy gameplay like this, and in the background just have a bunch of shitters being assholes that I have to, like, moderate myself. Like, it's very annoying. But this is, in terms of first-time chatters, this is, like, the worst stream I've had in, like, a month. Like, I've literally had to ban so many people. Which I was trying not to say anything about it because I know obviously like these people goon to like having the streamers talk about them, but I kind of have to at this point because it's like I'm literally so locked in today trying to get like a new hardest run, and people just think it's funny to try and divert my attention from that, which pisses me off. It's like, cool, man. I know you've never tried anything in your life, but like I'm kind of doing something here. It's like important to me and important to the people who watch me. So could you just chill and vibe? Just today? Like, you can come back tomorrow and be a dickhead? Can you literally just chill today? Because, like, there's energy in the air. Oh my God. Ray, you and Jake are back from your honeymoon? Thank God. Jake and Ray are my best mods, guys. We might be saved. Wait, what's Conic saying? Oh. My chat's fine. I'll chill. But I'll be back tomorrow to make your life miserable. Nah, Conics. It ain't you, bro. It ain't you. I appreciate you coming in and chirping every once in a while. Oh, God. Dude, that's actually a W. I'm not gonna lie, the moderation has taken a hit, but it's because, like, my friends, I mentioned this to y'all, like, when I went on that trip, like, a few weeks ago, I went to their wedding, but they've been on their honeymoon. Now my best mods are back, so you guys are in big trouble. You guys are cooked. You guys are cooked. You just got back an hour ago? Oh my God. Well, I hope you had a lovely honeymoon. And yeah. We're so back.
Mean face is ready.
Let's go. Jake, thank you for the 5-month resub. Are you talking about YouTube chat? Yeah, dude. I mean, it's just been one of those days. Like, I had this one kid who was just like, he would get banned and he came back on like his 5 different accounts. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Some days you just get like a super like schizophrenic viewer who is just like absolutely insane and deranged. And then other than that guy, I've also just like had random just rage baiters and haters. I mean, I already knew that people hate watch me, but yeah, I don't know. Some days it's definitely more incessant than others. But I haven't checked. Is YouTube viewership higher than? No, like viewership is literally like dipping today. So I don't know what's going on. I genuinely do not know what's going on. Just one of those anomaly stream days, I guess. Yeah, exactly. You can tell that it's the same person because, I mean, I think they relish in the fact that they kind of come back with the same name, just slightly different, or like numbers at the end. I don't know. I'm used to it though, man. I mean, even when like I had like 3 viewers, I somehow attracted people. Dude, I was talking to Quinn the other day, and Quinn was like, why do you attract like the most insane people? And I'm like, dude, I don't know. It's like my comments across every platform, my chat on stream. I don't know what it is about my personality that just like makes people so angry. Like, I don't think that I rage bait or anything, but apparently like some people just see me and they rage bait themselves. I don't really get it, but I've kind of just accepted it at this point. I mean, maybe it's GD viewers, but I don't know. That's probably part of it, but chat, like even before I streamed GD, I attracted like the most like strange, like parasocial, insane viewers. Like I had a stalker before I even streamed Geometry Dash, so I don't know. Something about the way I am, I guess, that just like triggers something in insane individuals. I don't know. But are you even a streamer if you don't get stalked at least once? Have you seen Ludwig's Watchers? I mean, I've talked about this before on stream. Like, if you're talking about the sentiment that like the rage baiters, I do think, like, my theory is that it's because of multi-streaming. Like, it's definitely, like, kids being served streams on YouTube, and they're coming in from YouTube chat. Like, I do think it's worse from people who multi-stream. But I don't know, man. Like, I watch Liam a lot, and he only streams on Twitch, and even he, like... I think it happened mostly when he started Minecraft speedrunning. He has so many, like, toxic shitheads in his chat now. So I don't know, man. At this point, I don't really know what it is, but It might just be the streaming space now, to be honest. It was Deltarune, surely? You mean for me, or? I haven't played Deltarune in like a year. No, guys, I'm saying like this is always like in the over year I've been streaming now, I have always had to deal like I just think that like when you're a small streamer, it's also just like you will attract insane people. Like it's just, and the insane people can't really get drowned out by the big chat of a big streamer when they're in a small streamer's chat. Henceforth, that's why insane people go to small streamers chats, because their messages aren't going to get lost in the sauce as easily, right? Like, that's what it is. But it does feel like, for me, they just, I don't know, dude, people just kind of obsess over me. I don't get it. And if anyone's hearing that and they think that I'm flexing about that, it's not. It's just something I've observed, and it's weird. I attract some obsessive, strange people. And it creeps me out. Bro, you ain't no small streamer? I mean, I kind of am in the grand scheme of things. Like, I'm not saying that to be humble, but like, I think anyone who is under like 100 average viewers as a streamer is small. There's just like a lot of different variability between the different phases of being a smaller streamer. But yeah. Like, I'm not the smallest streamer, but I am still, I think by definition, a small streamer. And I think by and large, like, parasocial viewers are just watching like a lot of stream content right now, but like it's harder to deal with when you're a smaller streamer versus a bigger one, I would argue. Because as a smaller creator, people have more of this idea in their head that they deserve your attention, versus like if you're someone who's big like Ludwig, you're probably still going to get insane people who think they deserve your attention, but most people will be like, oh, it's Ludwig, like he's probably not going to read my chat message. Like, there's less of like a take relationship from your parasocial viewers. But I'm still at the size right now where like I will get a first-time chatter who crashes out if I don't read their message. And it's like, I'm not even like trying to ego them. It's just, there's a lot going on, you know? But I feel like you don't really have that kind of chatter in like a bigger streamer's chat where like they act like you not reading their message is a personal affront to them as a person, you know? I don't know, it's weird, man. The stories I could tell from being like a smaller streamer over the past year, like, I think if most people knew the kind of people I've had to deal with, they would not be as excited about wanting to become a streamer. You genuinely have to deal with like crazy, crazy people. It is not for the faint of heart. I would not recommend getting into streaming. Yeah, exactly. Oops. I gotta stretch my hand for a second. Sorry. I'll get off my freaking soapbox about all that, but I do think some people are curious about it. People have this idea that like content creation is just all sunshine and rainbows once you get like some motion to it, but it has its fair share of like super weird crap to it, man. That I think a lot of people don't, they underestimate or don't understand. And also, like, you have a responsibility, right? The more established you get in the space, you have a responsibility to, like, nurture your community and create, like, a healthy culture where people feel like they're safe and they're able to express themselves and that kind of thing. That's something I didn't anticipate when I got into streaming. I'm like, dang, you know, like, I have good people, good viewers who watch me, who, like, they get, like, a good feeling and something good out of watching my content. And that's awesome, but there's also a responsibility for me to uphold that, right? So, like, if my chat turns into, like, a lawless land where, like, the good chatters can just get bullied by first-time chatters, that's not good, right? That's why I fight so hard to, like, keep the vibes up, you know? And that's why I don't like chatters who come in and make it about themselves, because that's not really what it's about. It's about, in my opinion, streaming and forming a community is about talking to each other and, like, as a group, and not, like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just the way being online is now. I don't think, or maybe it does. I don't think being online necessarily breeds narcissism. I think to an extent it does, but it definitely rewards narcissism. And I think it can just kind of amplify it too, which is weird and scary. Dude, and I'm trying to talk about real stuff and I still see rage baiters in chat. It's like, I really am trying to help people, man. I want to remain sincere and authentic and not like a jaded streamer. But I'll be honest, man, like, a lot of you just don't deserve the vulnerability that some creators give you. It's pretty sad, man. Like, I'm not saying that in, like, it honestly just depresses me. Like, I feel bad for... Like, someone extends, like, an olive branch to you to try to connect to you, and you just kind of, like, bite the hand. It's really sad. Like, I hope those people are able to heal whatever is within themselves that's broken. But only time will tell that. Some people are just not nice. Yeah, and nice is different than good. Classic quote that I like. Some people who aren't nice aren't actually bad, and some people who are nice are evil. What can you do? I appreciate, Suni. I appreciate the people who support me. Like, that's, don't get me wrong, like, that's definitely the main thing I focus on, but... I don't know, I think it's important to generally just talk about the way people treat each other online right now, because I think it's kind of like the most pressing topic that we all have as people who interface online. Like, we just need to extend grace to one another, and... I don't know. Sometimes it feels like people go online and they treat it like a video game of how much they can hurt another person. And that's not what life is, you know? Life's not about that. It's not speedrunning how much you can hurt someone's feelings. It's trying to make meaningful experiences where you can connect with other people and feel understood, in my opinion. That's what life is about. Connection, not alienation. That's why I stream, at least. Oops. I've never seen someone like you talk about this theme so polite. I mean, I've definitely said it in, like, less refined ways in the past because I've been angry, but yeah, I don't know. I don't talk about this all the time, but I talk about it pretty frequently. I try to give others the benefit of the doubt. It's just sometimes, you know, we're all human. Sometimes you can only give people benefit of the doubt so many times before, like, you get tired of being taken advantage of, right? And I've certainly felt that in my life. Like, sometimes I feel like I've been overly nice or overly friendly with some people, and they just kind of take advantage of it, which is frustrating. I'm sure some of you in chat can relate. Oh, my hand. My hand. Nah, that's fun. Quick break. Ask me anything, chat. Quick break. Ouchie. You have any tips for Michigan's part? Nah, bro. Do you? Don't actually answer that. I don't want to be backseated. That was rhetorical. Can you solve a Rubik's Cube? I learned how to do it in high school, but I don't remember. This is the same kid, I think, on their 6th account. Oh, thanks, Ray. Thanks for taking care of that. Like... what can you do? You switch from YouTube to Twitch? Thanks, Slimy. I'm not telling you, but I strongly promote playing other insane/hard demons to build a higher skill set. Yeah, that's a sentiment I've heard about 1,000 times now since jumping. I think some people can make the assumption that, like, someone is working off of limited information when they make a decision that they themselves wouldn't make. But I think that's another part of extending grace to your fellow human being is, maybe when someone makes a decision that's different than the one you would make, they're actually operating off the same information you have. They're just coming to a different conclusion. I don't know. Food for thought. No, I'm too scared to take Michigan's route. When are you visiting Japan with us? Dude, literally whenever. That sounds awesome. Thanks for sending the pictures. It looks sick. What will you do after Slaughterhouse? I don't know. Why do you use normal icons? I've answered this question 1,000 times, and I think it's just rage bait. If it's a well-meaning question, you're not trying to rage bait me, I apologize. I'm going to refrain from answering that, but yeah. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? A big, successful streamer guy. Can you watch Vortrox? He's doing Phobos in a minute. I'm kind of focused on Bloodbath right now. I'm going to hop back to the game now. That's another 71 to 100, folks. We're collecting them at this point. I wish it was from 52, but I mean, we'll take that. 271 to 100s in one stream chat? I mean, dang. That's not bad. I need to update my... I forgot. I need to update my YouTube title, too. I keep forgetting to do that. Times 3. There we go. I mean, that's good. That means that our consistency on that final part is getting better. It's actually 70 to 100. Okay, I'm tired of people saying this. Look, if you want to count this as 70 to 100, that's fine. I round up. If there's more than 0.01 after my percentage, I round up. I don't want a free percent. I want to earn it. But I'm tired of hearing that sentiment. People keep saying it in chat. It's like, no. It's not a mistake. I'm cutting it off there on purpose. I'm earning every percent I get. No free percent. My entrance there was fucked again. God, fucking hate this part, dude. Yeah, it's all nerve control. It's not a consistency thing. I have a mind block on Garen and can't really be helped. I thought you didn't hate any part, eh? Yeah, I'm gonna ban you for rage baiting. I just don't like you. Haha, you got me. Wow, someone just tried to express their emotions in a healthy way and you decide to try and be clever. Congrats, I don't like you. I hate chatters. They're just like, they try and catch a streamer like in a web of lies. They're just like, you said this and now you're saying this. It's like, I get that it's a joke. I don't like you. Like, let's all try to work better to have a little higher emotional intelligence, okay? If someone's pissed at something, it's not the best time for you to make a joke about at their expense. Like, what's wrong with you? Good luck with the unban request if you even care. Yeah, dude, it's like you have like a normal chatter and sometimes like even like regular chatters decide like, ha, I'm gonna rage bait. And I think it's so cringe. That's why I hate rage bait as like a cultural phenomenon. It's like, even people who participate in chat sometimes they just like get the urge to rage bait. Honestly, I almost prefer trolls who are just always rage baiting rather than like a wolf in sheep skin where it's like they're a good chatter and just like once in a blue moon, they're just like, I'm gonna rage bait you now. It's like, I lose all respect for them. Like in a heartbeat. I'm like, oh, you like to pretend like you're a friendly and nice person just to then go on and rage bait because you can tell that the streamer's kind of mad now? Like, you actually don't deserve to be around other people. Like, that's so weird. Like, that's genuinely weird behavior. It's arguably weirder than someone who's like, I'm gonna troll all the time. Because at least a troll knows who they are, right? They come about it honestly. An open enemy is better than a fake friend? Exactly. Rafa just put it into perfect words. Don't LARP like you are like a decent member of my community and then just like be a dick. Like, that's like one of the most frustrating things to me. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm fine with people, like, kind of ribbing me from time to time, but I think there's a time and a place for that, and I think that if you're waiting to, like, give a streamer a hard time for when they're tilted or already mad at the game, you know exactly what you're doing, and I think you're a manipulative shithead. It's different giving the streamer a hard time when they're kind of in a good mood. If you're giving them a hard time when it's clear that they're, like, tilted or pissed off, like, you're a weird manipulative person. Like, you know the rage bait's gonna be taken up easier because they're already in a foul mood. You're an asshole. It's like, imagine if you lived with a roommate and they came back from like a hard day at work. They walked in the door and they were like, they threw their bags down. You're like, hey, how you doing? And they're just like, dude, I don't want to talk. I had a really hard day at work. And then you're just like, why does your face look so dumb and stupid? It's like, we would all agree that the person doing that when someone's already having a tough time is like a horrible, wicked person. So why online do we condone that as acceptable behavior? Rage bait's actually more effective when someone's already in a bad mood. Yeah. But you capitalizing on someone being in a bad mood to rage bait them makes you literally irredeemable. Hopefully that cleared some things up for some of you. Oops. If he did that to me, I'd go full Mike Tyson mode. We've talked about this before, like, a lot of behavior that suffers no consequences because online you can kind of just get away with anything. A lot of it would be solved if someone could just get punched in the face once about it. But there's no way to do that online. So the bad behavior continues. hand hurts again. Gotta stretch it. Ask me anything, chat. Ask me anything. Ow. Teej, will you go for a Turnus after Slaughterhouse? I don't know, man. We're talking about something so far from today. What's after Bloodbath? Sonic Wave. Favorite color? Green. Do you think rage baiters can change? I don't have a lot of hope for them now. I think rage bait is a symptom of being a miserable person, and the only way you can become not a miserable person is by taking accountability for yourself and your actions. And most rage baiters have difficulty introspecting and recognizing that their misery is almost entirely because of them. So I don't have a lot of faith. Do I think they could change? Yes, but it takes like a lot of work to like heal what's hurt inside of them that I don't think most of them want to admit to themselves is broken. What kind of music do you listen to? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Yeah, everyone can change. It's just, it takes a lot of hard work to change. Why do people do rage bait instead of joy bait? Again, I think because people are miserable. People want to feel something. And when you're miserable all the time, you kind of forget what joy feels like. So I think the people who rage bait, they just kind of have forgotten what feeling good feels like. So what do they interface with? The devil they know versus the devil they don't. All they know is misery, so why not try and spread more of it? What's your favorite song from a GD level you played? At the Speed of Light. This song is a movie, bro. Dim Rain Cooked. Here's some joy bait chat. Are you ready? Boop. Boop. Dim Rain is the GOAT, bro. Ugh. Because watching people crash out's more funny than watching people be happy. Yeah, but I would argue that if you view other people and their emotions as a transactional thing for you, where it's like, oh, I'm going to manipulate this person to experience a negative emotion so that I can get entertainment from it. Like, you're an evil and wicked person. Like, that's bad. Like, a regular person is like, I'm not going to make someone feel bad because I know how it feels to feel bad, and that makes me feel bad, you know? So, yeah. Being happy watching people crash out's a really awful thing. Yeah. Because it's almost like this sociopathic tendency of like, either you understand how negatively it impacts the person that you're making crash out, or you don't at all. Which one is kind of excusable, but if you're well aware of like how bad it makes another person feel, then that's really bad, man. Thank you, Jake. Yeah, I gotta listen to more Dim Rain songs, bro. Thanks for starting your stream today. I had a bad day. I'm sorry you had a bad day. To everyone having a bad day right now, I hope that it gets better. Just remember that just because you're having a bad day or a bad week or a bad month or a bad year or a bad life, remember to never take it out on others. At the end of the day, all we have is each other. And if we just try and spread the misery that we feel from our own life to other people, that just makes our life and our world a lot worse of a place to live in. So please don't. Don't let like the hurt inside of you, don't try and spread it. Try and take care of it and heal it from within. We all need you to. What do you think your final hardest will be? I have no idea. When you finna play the game you're streaming? I'm just taking a break right now because my hand hurts, but we'll probably play more in a second. Oh, that's another rage baiter, I see. I just looked at your chat history. Get fucked. By the way, observed phenomenon, chat. Whenever I talk about rage bait, the rage baiters in chat show up. Rest assured, even though I'm not reading your chats out loud, I am reading them. And every time I read them, I'm just like, oh yeah, that guy's rage baiting. Like, it's very obvious. But I have low cortisol. I don't have the high cortisol that you do. So, but thanks for the engagement. Do you think you would do better if there were no rage baiters at all in the chat while you were playing? Nah. Because why even think about that? Like, we're always going to have rage baiters. It's just the way it's the way the internet is. There's no version of reality where rage baiters just stop existing, because for as long as the internet has existed, trolls have existed. The internet literally gives a platform to people who otherwise never have a platform. So it's like the perfect place for a miserable person who's a loner to go and take it out on others. Is it okay to rage bait a rage baiter? To that, I would say an eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind. So unfortunately, I think the only answer to rage bait is the same way you deal with a toxic person in your real life. If there's a toxic person who tears you down in your life, you have to stop. You have to cut that person out of your life. So if a rage baiter is like chronically rage baiting you and stuff, like, you just need to stop associating with them. Just ignoring them will work too. I mean, yeah, I think on paper that's great, and I would recommend in your real life, like, if someone is trying to get a rise out of you, you should ignore them. But I think online it's a little different. Online it's like a little more incessant, and I think ignoring, like, the advice to ignore someone who's like harassing you online is easier said than done, because they can, like, you can ban them, but they can always just make another account. I mean, literally with my stream, that happens all the time. Someone comes in, harasses me, harasses another chatter, they get banned, and like, sometimes it's within the hour, sometimes it's within the day, sometimes it's within the week, but they'll just come back on another account and keep doing it. There's no repercussions or consequences to their actions. You know? Do you think Doggy will verify grief this month? I think there's a possibility. I feel for him. I think that there's a lot of pressure on him right now, especially with the viewership jumping up. And again, just like even being a bit of a streamer myself, like, I know how it feels when the viewership spikes and you also have to like perform in this game. It's hard. So I can't imagine how Doggy feels right now, especially since everyone's so excited about the 97% of it all, you know? But I don't know. I'm going to play the game more now. Damn, chat, from just today, I have a feeling we're going to have a lot more unban requests pretty soon. I think this stream may have been the most bans we've ever had. Which I'm not saying that to celebrate it. It's just kind of been fucked. No, guys, stop. That's rage bait. That's rage bait. That's such rage bait, bro. So annoying, bro. People just love saying some shit to get people to engage these days. Guys, quick PSA. If someone ever comes in chat or online, says something outlandish, and your response is to engage with it and ask them, what are you talking about? Or what? Or explain yourself. It's engagement bait, bro. They're trying to get you to interface with them. And someone saying that Zoink is cheating is like, that's prime engagement bait, bro. Like, it's so obvious. Thanks a lot, X. Damn, bro. Let's lock in again, chat. Let's lock in. We've talked about a lot today. Let's lock in. Or I forgot to turn my clicks back on. My bad. Does it sound like electrodynamics? I don't really remember electrodynamics. The music, at least. Oops, overclicked. Oh, Electroman Adventures? Yeah. So this is at the speed of Electroman, so... yeah. Dude, my entrance at it. This entrance today has been so bad. I think we might need a sleep buff, chat. This is kind of cooked. It's just always the same spots. Honestly, I'm just gonna keep on trying to clear it from here. I think I've died a few times on GG Boy, and then I hopped to the GG Boy start position, but like, dude, 86 to 100 is so weird. I just get a mind block on it like this sometimes. I don't get it. Mind blocks are so frustrating. Dude, I'm so cooked. Okay, I got past that one orb press at least. Okay, I'll take that. Back to 52. Yeah, dude, Girin's no joke. It's definitely a choke point. You didn't say G Iron? Yeah, I'm just tired of every time I say it, people just like, they pick it apart. So I just gave up. I'll just say it the way that everybody says it. It's annoying at this point for me. That's not how you say it! Okay. Dude, 89% is pissing me off, bro. It's pissing me off. I literally feel my brain just getting so stressed out on this stupid fucking Girin part. Fuck's sake, bro. Where's the spike at the end of the ball? There's usually a spike that kills you if you click there, so you hit the pad. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. on. I don't know what you're talking about. What part of the level? Use your words. What section? Or a percent would help too. GG boy? What part are you talking about? %98%? He's talking about a spike that was originally in the level but got taken out because of a bug and could kill you guaranteed. It got taken out for that reason. Okay, sorry. So the chatter's talking about an older version of Bloodbath. When was that version of Bloodbath changed? Yeah, it's been gone for years. Okay, I had a feeling that I was getting engagement baited, but whatever. Thanks for the clarification, chat. Damn, chat's annoying today. You're fine, Lemony Goose. You're a regular chatter, so I know that you weren't rage baiting. But that is crazy that you were confused about a spike that hasn't been there for several years. But you're fine. No, you're fine, Lemony Goose. Don't beat yourself up about it. It's all good. An honest mistake. Oh, man. Oh. Free rolls are going again. Yeah, I'll take one more P buff. Okay, I'll do like a 2-minute ad break. I'll be right back. BRB. Yeah. Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra. Ah! What do you think the most mind-blocking part is in Bloodbath? Oh no, pretty much all of it. Cool, missed the orb. That's very awesome. I'm just gonna send it. Yeah, I mean, all things considered, Chet, I feel like our runs today have been good. Not too... I think that focusing on 52 to 100 was the move. Because, like... Yeah, I've just kind of been stalling. Or not stalling, I've been dragging it out because... Yeah. I've been focusing on, like, runs from 0 and stuff, too, and it's just too much. We gotta get this last 50% of level consistent, I think. Yes, this was necessary. I'm just still not consistent enough. I mean, the good news is, like, if I'm not consistent enough to be able to get it from 52%, I'm definitely not consistent enough to get this shit from 0, so... Just gotta grind more, man. Just gotta get more consistent. It's not bad, but it's not good enough yet. I'll probably take a break after stream and just hop back on... Realistically, I might just have to get to the point of consistency where I'm able to get 71 to 100 twice in a row before I can ever even dream of getting 52 to 100. That might just be the way, man. But yeah, I mean, I gotta hard focus Etzer. We need a lot of Etzer rests and probably a few sleep buffs before we can get this section of the run figured out, I think. But we are close. We've seen today that we are close. I think it's just going to take maybe a dedicated day or two of just making consistency on this section more of a priority than we have been the past couple of weeks. But we are close. Yes, every attempt and every stream is a step closer to completion. Very true. And this was a very solid day of attempts and practice. And the version of us frickin' 30 days ago would have never imagined even this level of consistency, so. It's still a process, man. Even when you're getting closer and closer to the actual Bloodbath clear, it is still a frickin' process. Even after we have Bloodbath in 2 runs, it's still gonna be a process. But we're so close to the final lap on this whole grind, and that's exciting. That is very exciting, man. All right, let's try more from here. But I've left it all on the table today, which I'm proud of. Not enough. And I'm losing a Sonic. Yeah. 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 Ma. I'm ending on TikTok. See y'all tomorrow. Yo, Extinct is live. We never rated him before. Let's rate Extinct today. The prediction's still running, chat. I'll just end it tomorrow. But yeah. I'll see y'all later, chat. Have a good rest of your day, night, noon, wherever you are. And we'll hopefully get 52 to 100 tomorrow. But we got some good 71 to 100 runs. Peace. Bye.